There it is. There it is. I'm just going to hang out for a minute. See how this goes tonight. Make sure I got everything up. I'm live. I'm live. I'm waiting. Good evening, people. Today is an exciting day, right? It's election day. So I hope you went out and you made good choices today. Me and Patrick went out and we made good choices today. And he's not able to be here. So that's going to be the first topic. The first topic. Hello, Adaptive Maritimer. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well where you are. Let me scoot this over. I don't need to see myself. And I've got a couple things on the screen because I have a slideshow tonight. I want to show you guys some stuff. Paragon Ridge Rich, hello, welcome, Evelyn. Good evening. As people are popping on, I'm gonna try to say hi and move my screens around so I can see the comments. So, me and Patrick were sitting fireside this afternoon before he went to work, and he made a short little video that'll be for Saturday. And I miss him being on here with me. Some of you that have been with us from the very, very beginning, remember we used to do Tuesday evening chats, and I miss him being on here with me. So next Tuesday, we're actually going to do it during the day. We're going to see how that goes. But the problem is some people are working during the day, and that's kind of what we're not sure if it's going to work. But you know, we're a pair, and I feel like I've hijacked the channel because I make all the content. I've always made all the content, and he's just along for the ride. But it's always been him and I. Like, we always did this together. And I feel really weird without him. I really do. But we're going to give it a try. So probably about noon Central Time next Tuesday, we're going to do that instead of the evening one. And just see how that goes and see if anybody's available to chat with us so that we can both be on. So we got our first snowfall. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you guys are way up in Canada. So, man, you know, Oklahoma, we hardly get snow. If we get snow, it's gone like within the same day usually. So I hope we get snow. I would love to have a downpour of snow this year, mainly to kill off some of them ticks and bugs and things like that, because it doesn't freeze enough here to kill off all those ugly little critters. So when spring comes, you know, they just went in hibernation and then they're back out and it's like they've multiplied. But praise God, we have chickens that kind of keep well, we didn't have any fleas. Our animals didn't have any fleas this year. And I only found a few ticks. So the chickens they're doing their job. We didn't have to put any chemicals down, anything like that. They just took care of the place. So I was pretty thankful. We want snow. We want snow. Hey, Tim. Hey, Ridgelife. You're going live at 7, right? You'll be live pretty soon. Are you guys excited about the election? I am really excited about the election. I really feel like it's in our favor. So this is my channel, so I'm just gonna say Trump. That's who we're rooting for. So I really feel like it's in our favor, and I was so excited, and I was also so nervous because when I got my ballot and I sat down, I was like, please don't mark in the wrong bubble. Please don't mark in the. So I made sure like I was voting for like that line, because you know that would be bad. That would be so bad if I voted the wrong way on accident. But anyway, all is good. Hey, Shannon, journey along with Shannon. Good evening. Good evening. Shannon, I watched that spaghetti chicken video. So Patrick absolutely loves like spaghetti, and I actually made spaghetti tonight. So I'm gonna make him spaghetti one night or one day probably, and I'm not gonna tell him what kind it is. And when I go to serve him like his plate and I sit it down at the table in front of him, he's going to be like, what's this? Spaghetti, babe. This ain't spaghetti. I can already hear a conversation. So I was like, should I video that? Because he's, gonna be like, this ain't spaghetti. But anyway, Shannon, thanks for that recipe. I really enjoyed that. Yes, you guys, Tim's gonna be live. Ridgelife is going to be live at 7, so I'm going to keep mine pretty short so that we can all hop on over there. I just have a few clips I want to share with you guys from the weekend, and then I have another video coming out tomorrow, and my last video will be out on Friday. So I tried to take that whole weekend and create 3 different videos out of the content. So I had it was a wonderful adventure, but for one, I honestly didn't think I would do it. I thought I'd bow out and either talk myself out of not going or get there and then come back. And I almost talked myself into coming back home, but I didn't. I stayed, and I am so thankful that I did. I had some gas issues, and I tried to cook food on my engine, and that was some of the highlights of my trip. So you guys will see all that in the videos to come. Yeah, being so far away, bad cell phone service, and I just thought anything could happen to a girl out here in the middle of nowhere, but God protected me and it was fine. So, yeah, hey, yeah, thumbs up, everybody. Thank you for that. Let me read some comments, and I'm going to show you guys a few little clips, and I'm not going to stay on too long, but like I said, we're going to try to change it. And for those of you that have to work, and can't come on our live stream next Tuesday, perfectly fine. We're going to try to do it at noon so that him and I can both be together, because, that's how it used to be until he had to go to evenings. So Trump's the right choice. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I was kind of thinking our talk over the weekend with the couple that I stayed with the first night. I was like, way back in the Old Testament, remember when the people wanted a king and the Lord gave them what they wanted? And so they were allowed to appoint themselves a king. That's kind of what we're at. If we don't appoint the right king, we're going to be in some bad trouble, y'all. So we were praying over the nation that the people would make the right choice. Pro-life, like make the right choice, do what's right. So that was the whole weekend. Yeah, then I'll have it out. I'll have my next adventure out in the morning. They're scheduled to post. And then the one Pat made today, I've scheduled it to post. Actually, I got to finish editing it. Y'all know about that stuff, editing. I got to edit it for Saturday. So, hey, self-retired. Hey. I'm hoping I'm not missing people. Yeah, please stop by live before 7 p.m. just for a second to chat. Okay, so you can get your video queue up. So Ridgelife does a little chat before he goes live at 7. So everybody jumps on over there and chats, and I didn't do that last week. Everybody gets on there and they kind of chat around, and he queues up videos from other YouTubers, and he tries to play them. And last week he ran out of time. I think he said something about he didn't have time, but that's such an awesome thing that he does, y'all. And it gives us more like options of channels that we may be interested in to support other channels that we may watch, and it gives them watch time and views and subscribers. So that's a wonderful thing that he's doing. Looking forward to what? Yes. Watch time. Thank you, Ridgelife. I'm almost there. Oh, Jesus, I'm almost there. My sister Christy's in the house. Hey, girl, I hadn't seen you in a while. Man, I love her. I got something cool a friend loaned me for sleeping in my car this weekend. Ooh, you're making videos of that. I'm sure you are. But I have to shout out Jaylena at Leave Her Wild. She probably won't ever know that I said this, but she inspired me to do this. And I was watching her before, and I watched her through the split up, and we were a different channel name then. And when she started doing the van life and then this trip came about, I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that because I had been watching her van build and convert her van, and she inspired me. Guys, I just have to shout out to her because she inspired me. So Lever Wild, I'm sure all of you are over there, but if you're not, those of you that don't know who Jaylena is, Jaylena Crocker, she has a channel, Lever Wild, and she does trips in her van, and she has remade the inside, and I can't do that to my Tahoe, so it has to be like a temporary conversion because I have grandkids and I have babies that I have to haul around. So I have to put my seats back in. But it's fun. Guys, oh, if you could do it once in your life, do it. Take that like leap and take a journey and set out on the road and just sleep in your vehicle, cook your food out wherever you can cook your food out, and enjoy creation. I'm telling you, it was so freeing. I didn't have anything fancy. I needed a shower. I probably stunk, but it was like from this moment right here was the trip of a lifetime for me. And I'm like, I can't wait for the next one. So I had been talking already about the next trip before I even took this one. So I turned 40 this month, and I want to spend my 40th birthday on the mountain looking out over a cliff, and I found one. It's 3 hours away. Mount Magazine. Some of you may have heard of it, and they have like a cliffhanger place, like a landing or a takeoff. I don't know what they're called. I told my mom and my husband, I'm going to sit on that, hope they allow me, and drink my coffee, watch the sun come up as I turn 40. That's what I want to do. So my mom is going to pack up in her little SUV, and she's going to go with me, and we're going to sleep in our vehicles and enjoy the view at the end of this month. So I'm hooked, y'all. You guys have to do this at least one time in your life. And if you don't have an SUV, just take a small little tent. You could even take a small little tent and just live out in the wild for a little while. I mean, it's something, y'all. Okay, let me go back to the comments, and then I'm going to show you guys some clips. Let me go down here. I hope I didn't miss someone. All aboard the Trump train. Been too long for sure. Yes, Selena's World. I met her in Walmart today because we live in the same town, and I shouted out to her on my thankful video this morning, and we actually bumped into her at Walmart, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have known you at the meetup. We live in the same town, y'all. Is that not cool? So we got to talk today, and that was awesome at the meat aisle at Walmart. So I was getting my food for my dinner. Yes, Christy, girl, y'all, you should do it. You should pack up in your little SUV and do it. I had to take the seats out of the back of mine, but man, y'all. Des. Hey, everyone, she says. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my gosh, you made a video about the peppers. I can't even remember the tune. Y'all need to go to her channel and watch it. I had to take a minute and think, is that what I'm hearing? Is that what she's singing? Oh, I was dying. I was dying at your video. And then Robertson Belly Acres, they're not on here, but y'all, if you hadn't watched the one with the hair, the wig, Jason Crocker's hair, y'all are missing out. I have to tell you, you're missing out. Booty on fire. Woo, way to go. Way to go, y'all. I'm telling you. Everyone needs to watch that video, y'all. That's crazy. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to quit giggling about it. And, burning booty hole. Okay, before I lose it, I'm going to sip some tea. And I'm going to show y'all some pictures, and then I'm going to wind it down so we can jump over to Ridgelife. Y'all are awesome. I'm so glad we've met. I didn't officially meet some of you at the meetup. But next time, right? Because I told Patrick, you are going to the next meetup. You have to go to the next meetup. It's not just me, it's me and you. So I want him to meet all y'all. And I feel like since the last meetup, we are all just really bonding on here through other people's videos and through watching each other's videos. And I think next time it's going to be even more amazing. Hey, my revival. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I was telling the people, my revival, that next Tuesday, it's not going to be at 6, it's going to be at noon because I miss Patrick being on here with me. So we're going to try to do this together like we used to. And I know some people have to go to work and things and they're going to miss it, and I hate that. We're going to give it a try. We're going to give it a try. So, okay, sip some tea. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. I have a slideshow, just quick pictures, nothing big. I don't want to spoil my videos that are coming out. So just kind of, a few little things. So this is where I went in Lebanon, Kansas, the geographical center of the 48 states. That's where we met to pray over the election and the leaders, that they make good choices. People make good choices. So that is the welcome sign. This is kind of like the view from up on the hill. It was small. As you guys can see, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. But this is crazy. It was beautiful. The land was beautiful, but there was nothing there. So there's my little Tahoe, and I slept right there at that T, like at the cross. But you know what? Not one vehicle drove by. Not one vehicle drove by. And this is inside the little church. The church is so small. You guys will see that in the video. It says Pray America. And that's what we were doing. The forefathers built this nation under God. And it's really strayed away from that and the morals. This was the place I stayed, Lake Wilson in Kansas. Beautiful again. And I feel like the Lord led me here to this spot. And I felt safe. But guys, I just enjoyed every minute of it. And I had my steak by the water. This was like a little ledge. You guys will see in the video. It was like a seat that I could sit on. Guys, amazing, amazing. That's me in the view. You guys might have seen that already. I posted this picture on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. And there's my view, you guys. Can't be beat. And of course, pictures don't do it justice, as always, right? And then here I am in my pajamas, but y'all, it's real. And I'm enjoying my last morning watching the sunrise. So that is just a few shots of my adventure, and I had an amazing time. However, I did find out that I have a fear that I didn't know I had. Love that plaque. That lake is gorgeous. Yes, it's gorgeous. No, actually, I wasn't scared to sit on it. I was so excited. I was so like, because when I got there, I seen the rock and I'm like, that's where I'm going to sit. I already knew that's where I was going to sit. This is crazy. So I tried to cook my steak on this little propane butane stove, and it's so windy, and I get it cooked, and I tried to cook on my engine. You guys will see that too. And then I get over there and I just sit there, and I'm like, I felt like God led me to that place to have a seat, like there was a seat waiting for me so that I could sit there, eat my steak, enjoy the sunset, and just be surrounded, guys. I was just, can't even explain it. It was amazing. And you know what else is amazing? I have to share this. My trip was totally paid for. I didn't ask anybody for anything, but I had a lady from Colorado send me $100 in the mail. She's like, I want to sow into you and the ministries that you do. And I told her that I was taking this trip, and she's like, oh, that's amazing. So it paid for my gas. I had food and I had money, but then when I get there, the people I stayed with bought my dinner and they bought my lunch the next day. And I tried not to let them, but they insisted. You know, those people that insist, and you're like, no, I want to bless you. And they're like, no, I want to bless you. Guys, it was like a free trip. I'm blown away. I'm blown away, y'all. So no, I wasn't scared to sit on the ledge. I was blown away. So God is so good. He's been so good to me. So I did learn a new fear. At the place that I was staying at, it was by the lake, and so they have like these restrooms, and you walk in and they're pretty clean, right? And there's a toilet. There's no like sinks, so you can't wash your hands. So I lift the toilet seat up and I'm like looking down into the dark abyss, and I'm like, there's no way I'm sitting on that. What if that monster comes out of there? You know what I mean? I'm like, I couldn't. So I put the lid down and I'm like, I'll just go outside. I have baby wipes. I'll just go outside and do, when you got to pee, you got to pee. So I walked outside and looked around and I'm like, there's nobody out here. But I still couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do that in the middle of, like, what if this is the one time and someone drives up. So I go back in there, I lift it back up, and I got a baby wipe and I dropped it down in there, and I watched it fall, and I'm like making sure there was no movement in the water or any, because it's so creepy. And I did it. I just did it. I just hovered over and did it. That's a new fear of mine, like no other. Like, have you guys ever done that? Have you ever been there? Oh my gosh. What if something was to come out, or bite your booty? I don't know. I couldn't do it. Oh. I did use it. Yes, I did. I had to go somewhere. But anyway, just a little insight. Y'all won't be seeing that part, of course. So I don't know if y'all have ever been in that situation or not, but you find new fears you had that you didn't know you had when you're out on the road. So, oh my goodness, y'all. So anyway, just a little inside. That's not in the vlog, by the way, but I tried to be so real on this one. I like to do videography. I like to make like videos cool or unique. And this one I didn't really do that. The tomorrow's, it's just going to be, this is real. This is really what's happening, more or less. So I got a little personal, I think, more than I've ever been before. Just, I don't know. Like in my appearance, and I don't know. So, oh God. Yes, he did, my revival. He provided the money and a safe place to body. So, that's one of the scariest things is, I mean, we all have to do that, right? We all have to. And so for women, it's a little more difficult. So it would be in the middle of the night and I'd be like, nope, not doing it. I'm going to just go back to sleep. I'm going to wait this out. And then it would, I would try to sleep and wait it out, and I couldn't. And I'm not just at home where I can just get up and go in the bathroom and then, lay back down. So I would have to get up and get out of my Tahoe and try to find the best, like, what side is the safest that no one's going to see me, but it would always be dark. So that's one of the things where I wish I had Jaylena's from Leave Her Wild's potty, because she has the bucket thing. Have you guys seen that? It's like a toilet. And that way I wouldn't have to get out of the Tahoe. I could just find a safe place, in the corner or something. I don't know. But that's camp life for you. That's SUV life. And Morgan, not all of it, because I watched some of her stuff. But anyway, I think she had like a sewer system or something in her Bronco. I can't go that far because anyway. So I'm sure we all have those kind of stories. An outhouse, yeah, they're scary. They really are scary. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Yep. Wait, did you go in like a creek? No, I didn't go in a creek. I didn't. I'm trying to get Chloe to go with me, but I don't think she's up for the challenge. And it's probably best. I think it would be harder if you took small children with you. She's 13, and it would still be hard because you would have to worry about if they're hungry or, if they're cold or if they're comfortable. So if Patrick ever goes with me, we're probably going to have to sleep in a tent. This is another thing I realized My weight is an issue big time, and I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I've allowed myself to get this way, of course, but being on this trip and trying to crawl in and out of the back and do things I needed to do, I was like, I'm really too heavy for this because the weight gets in the way, honestly. So I came back and I told him I need to lose weight really bad if I'm going to continue to do this, because it's harder on you when you're overweight, trying to crawl into those places and trying to do things that you wouldn't normally do, and you don't have the room, so that was one thing. So him and I are both way overweight. So if we go together, we would have to sleep in a tent. I don't know how we would sleep in the Tahoe. I don't know. We would have to take everything out, I think, and then put beds or bedding in the Tahoe and then sleep. I'm not sure, but if that time comes, I will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Not talk potty talk, right? Yeah, collapsible toilet. I got a collapsible toilet for the car. That could be very handy if you're traveling and if you do a lot of traveling, because when I was driving through, there was hardly any stores. There was hardly anything. So you never know how long it's going to be from one place to the next, if there's going to be a rest stop in between, or like if you're camped out in the middle of the night. I mean, these are serious issues, guys. What you gonna do? We think about like our food and our water, because I hauled water, and we think about where we're gonna sleep, but we don't think about that other part a lot of the time. I didn't. Go backpacking with me for a few days. You'll learn all kinds of new ways to take care of nature's business. Self-retired. Oh my goodness. Christy, Chloe says hi to you. Alicia says good evening, Chloe. She made her little appearance. So, okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say I think you guys are amazing for coming on with me tonight. And man, y'all bless me by subscribing and actually watching and commenting and just being my friend. Honestly, I appreciate you, and I can't wait until we all can like meet at the next meetup. And I feel like it's going to be bigger, bigger. And I'm going to know a lot more of you. So I just kind of, like, me and Self-Retired and Chloe, I think she was one of the first ones we talked to and took a picture with. And then as I was leaving, I seen Des, and I didn't really know who she was, but I thought I knew her name. I thought I'd heard it before. And so I think we briefly exchanged channels. And Selena's World's from here, and I didn't even know that, but we met in Walmart today, and I had great conversations with Journey along with Shannon. So guys, it's amazing. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I do appreciate you guys, because you supporting my channel is helping me grow, and I'm trying to do the same for you guys watching your videos. And I liked what Paragon Ridge Ranch said. I believe it's she that said that she will let them play through the night. Like, she'll pick a channel and she'll let the playlist play through, just to give that channel watch time. And for those of you that are like me and you're trying to get that 4,000 hour watch time, that's very important. That's very important, and we're almost there. And I couldn't do this if you guys didn't watch and if you didn't communicate and all that good stuff. So I love you guys. I'm so glad you come on with me. You guys are amazing. Hit that like button. Yes, do that. And let's all jump over to Ridgelife and let's invade his live stream. How about